Jessie B Scrapbooking, back with another process video. This one is for 30 Days of Sketches, round 10. Super fun round this time. It's her 10th time doing it. So we're going back and re-looking at old sketches she's had in the past. And remember, she doesn't draw these sketches. These are ones that she finds on like Pinterest and open sites on Facebook, and so that's who we are going back and looking at these. All the sketches are made by amazing sketchbook artists. This one here is the one I'm going to be doing today. This is Allison Davis, and it is an absolutely beautiful sketch. All of her sketches are, and I'm going to be working with this paper pad here. It is a Recollections paper pad. It is a thinner paper, but I really like the colors in it. It's great for masculine pictures. Here are the pictures I'm going to be doing. These are pictures of my husband. He's out in our generator shed and putting gas in the tank for the generator. And we live off grid, so I just wanted to document that putting gas in the generator shed is necessary so we can have power. So I just want to make sure I had that documented. I haven't had it documented in any of the albums, so I wanted to put that in. And yeah, so let's get going. Okay, so I picked out this, it's a map print, and it has a border all the way around it, but I don't need that border when I'm cutting it down to an 8.5 by 11, so I'm just going to play with it here for a second and figure out how I want to cut the border off the top and bottom, because a little bit of it will show, so, and then I will take and just cut the borders all the way off on both sides to make it the 8.5. And I like this print because it's very neutral. It makes a really good background print, and yeah, I like the colors. I will end up putting this onto a cardstock base just because it is very flimsy. And so I'll do that here in a second. But I found this paper. Oh, excuse me. I found this paper in the paper pad, and it already has these amazing strips of paper on it. It's how it's made. And I thought it worked perfect for this sketch. So instead of cutting up a whole bunch of strips, I'm just going to use this paper as my striped paper. Striped paper, yeah. So here I'm cutting down both my pictures. I'm cutting one down, going to be quite a bit smaller than the other, and I'll put the bigger photo, the more close-up one of my husband, on the inside and next to those stripes, and then the other one I will have off to the side, and I will cut it down even a little bit more. There we go. So I'm liking that, and now this is where I think I'm going to bring in the cardstock. Well, I knew I wanted to back it, so I thought about that wood grain, but I didn't like that. So here's where I bring in the cardstock, and I like the little bit of white that shows all the way around. So I'm just going to cut this page down again, just a 1/4 inch off on two sides, the top and the bottom, or no, side and the bottom. And it makes a very nice background with this little tiny little bit of a border all the way around. I'll get that adhered down. And then I decided to do the same thing with my striped paper. And I just think this adds just a little extra to this paper. Helps it pop off. You can really see that it's on there, but it's not really overpowering. Now, I think in the sketch there was a little border around. I think it's like maybe supposed to be a stitched border or something. I can't remember, but I'm using the white paper as mine. And then I decided to go ahead and just put a white border around both my pictures and just keep that going all the way. And I really like it. So as I do that, I want to remind you that this is a hop. It's going to go on all month long. I am not doing it all month this time. Summers are very busy, so I'm just going to play whenever I can. We do have a playlist, so if you want to see who is playing along for each day, just go and check out the playlist. I'll have it linked down below, and you'll be able to follow along with everybody that is playing every day or just whenever they can. So I decided to embrace the stars. She had stars in the sketch, so I'm going to use stars as well. I pull out my big star punch, and then I pull out these foam stars that I got at, I think, Walmart. And I am just gonna, yeah, like I said, I'm gonna go star crazy. And I'm gonna put tons and tons of stars down, just like she has in the sketch. So I got tired of everything moving around on me. So I am going to adhere everything down. I am going to pop up the small photo on, this is the thinner foam that you can get at the dollar store. It does not have adhesive on it at all. So you have to use your own adhesive. But I like, because it's about half the thickness of like fun foam that you get at Walmart. And so I like to bring it in every once in a while for just a different dimension. So I'm going to start with my big stars. And I didn't like how they were kind of blending into the paper in the background. So I'm going to punch out 5 of the white stars out of the same punch. And I'm going to layer them up underneath the other stars, and I like the way that looks. I want to do it kind of like a messy layer. It's not going to be identical because then you wouldn't see it, but it's just like a little bit of a shadow underneath. So it's hit and miss how much of it you will see. And I think it looks really cool. So I'm going to do that with all these bigger stars here. And I'm not adding any foam or anything to the back of these. I'm just going to adhere everything down flat because I will have the other foam stars in the yellow and gray. And so that will give me that dimension. And so I'm going to scatter them around. They come in like 3 or 4 different sizes. So, but only the 2 colors. So I'm just kind of scattering them around, trying to see how I want them on here. And then I grab this sticker sheet that has, I think it only has like 3 stars left on it. So I'll use up those stars here. And I'm just going to scatter them around as well. And the only embellishments I use on this whole layout is these stars and just stars out of my stash. So these stars here are foil stars from the dollar store. And so I'm going to use them. And then I'm going to grab, and I'm only using the green foil stars because I thought the other ones were a little too bright and they didn't quite match. And then I will grab the sticker book. I think I grabbed the word phrase sticker book first because I thought I was going to use it first. But then I changed my mind. I mean, I do use it, but. So, got all these on there, I think. And get the overhanging stars cut off. on both sides. And this is where I grabbed the sticker book, and then I am going to end up grabbing the sticker book I got. It's from Walmart, and it's called The Best Sticker Book Ever, and it has a ton of kids stickers in it. But I really like it because it has a ton of stars and hearts and stuff too. So I found this page here that has a whole bunch of stars. They have a blue border and then a different color star in the center, and they're all several different sizes. So I'm going to use every star I think on this page that are pretty close to it. So I'm going to sprinkle lots and lots of stars around on this off of this page here. And I like that. And then I'm coming in with these snarky word phrases from Tim Holtz, and I'll end up putting, I think, 3 phrases down the top there. And I can't remember what they all say, but I know the bottom one says something about, look, it's empty. So that's the first one I put on. I just thought that was funny. So the other ones really don't have much to do with the picture, except for I just thought they were funny to put on it. So I'm going to add this top one here. I will end up cutting that one, I think, into 3 different spots. And then I have a I have a white word phrase that I'm going to cut into 3 different spots as well. And just make like a little line of so it kind of looks like journaling down the side of this picture here. Okay, so I cut the other one in 2 spots, not 3. There you go. So then I went through my felt alphabets from the Dollar Tree, and I found I had 2 G's, an A, an S, but no O and no T. So I had to turn a Q into an O and a J into a T. And so my title is Got Gas. And yeah, I didn't know what else to title it. So since he's putting gas in the generator, I thought it was kind of appropriate and funny. And so I'm getting these here down. They are self-adhesive, and they stick really well. I haven't had a problem with the stickiness on them at all. So I got those down, and now I'm just taking my white gel pen, and I'm just doing a little kind of like a faux stitching around the bigger hearts. Allison Davis probably sews on every single one of her layouts, and they're just absolutely gorgeous. And so whenever I do one of her sketches, I try to do some faux stitching on it just to have that nod, because yeah, she's really amazing at her stitching and what she does with these layouts. So these are little tiny gold stars that are nail art jewels. And so I am just scattering them around the 2 different sides here and filling them full of glue. This is the Elmer's Craft Bond glue. It has, when it dries with some give. So I got those little tiny stars on there, and they shouldn't pop off. So here's my close-ups. I hope you liked this video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. If you want to see more, please subscribe. And don't forget to check everybody else out that is playing along with 30 Days of Sketches this month. Round 10. Bye.